Now here in the upstate, the vaccine rollout is taking off, but there is another side to the story. The Greenville NAACP says we need more access to vaccines for minority groups in these underserved communities. So they are partnering with DHEC to bring the vaccines straight to the communities.
Fox Carolina's Teresa Bowles talked to their president and also some residents there in Travelers Rest about what this means to them.
Tori, the NAACP is hoping the lines will be bumper to bumper here at Athens Baptist Church, and they're bringing this on this weekend, and they're bringing about 400 shots to the Travelers Rest community, who the local president says isn't getting as much attention as some of the larger areas in Greenville County.
Have always been ignored. We've always been overlooked, taken for granted. And so one of the things, there's nothing different now, is that we're calling their hand on it.
Greenville NAACP President J.M. Fleming is calling out the racial disparities with the risk of dying from COVID-19 and vaccine access.
We're going into every community, an outlying community in Greenville County, to address these problems.
That problem, he says, is minorities are still contracting the virus at a disproportionate rate. When I dug into this deeper, the CDC confirms this. Racial or ethnic minority groups and people who are economically and socially disadvantaged are at a higher risk. So Fleming is partnering with DHEC to bring the vaccines to the communities that need it. It's called the We're Done Dying event.
Some people can't get out and don't have transportation, and they provide it for them and bring it to them. That's beautiful.
Jonathan Pepper says he's lived in Travelers Rest all his life, and he agrees the community needs events like this, but is hesitant about the vaccine.
Some of the side effects that people were having, and some people said they wasn't having any. So I guess, this is going to be according to the individual.
Fleming is hoping to get shots in the arms of African Americans specifically, and those groups that need it most.
We have some reason to be skeptical of it, but I think we've been taking all the other medicine that they put out on the market, lumps of sugar and everything else. But for the good of the community, I'm encouraging all of us to take the vaccine.
And they will be distributing the Pfizer vaccine. That event takes place this Saturday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. while supplies last. First come, first serve. You just drive up and get your shot. Cody, Tori.
Question for you, Teresa. Do you need to bring your insurance or your ID for this?
No, there's no pre-registration. You don't have to bring anything. You simply get in your car and drive up and receive the vaccine.
All right, some helpful information today. They also plan to host in Simpsonville, Malden, and at Fountain Inn.